Hey folks, fWhip here, and welcome back to AfterLife SMP, where I am now a human. I have no powers, but I also have no negatives. As last episode, I kind of missed one of their very important things of the Candyborn origin. It was extremely vulnerable to fire damage, and literally said, avoid the nether. Oops. I guess I should have read the terms and conditions, but no, nobody does that. Don't be silly. Villagers, can I have a fish? Can I have a fish? The barrels, they no longer call to me, but can I have a fish? No? He's like, get away from me. Okay. But I also have no gear as we lost it all during the epic fish battle. Inside of here, I do have diamonds. We are rich, so we can make new stuff. What's inside of this? So we've got some tools. That's very good. We need unbreaking on that. We've still got our 3x3 tools, which are fantastic. Silk touch pick. So we're gonna need a full set of armor here for ourselves out of diamonds, as well as a new sword. We're gonna need another pickaxe and a shovel. Okay, let's definitely put that on. Get everything in here ready to go. And I've got to go to the end and try and get a bunch of experience. Do I have any food though? We can make bread. I don't think cookies are quite gonna cut it for me now that they're not super effective, so we're gonna avoid those. Unfortunately, I have no levels to teleport around, so please tell me there's potatoes in there. We just need some coal. Levels? Yes, and food. Even better. We can teleport to the end. Let's go. Now, my plan for our life as a human is to do a little bit of work here on the server and build up a tavern that we can hopefully invite all of the people to on the server and get a really cool collection of fantastical creatures gathered inside of a tavern, just enjoying themselves with me as the barkeeper. But for now, let's just try and not fall into the void and die. I need a ton of levels to be able to enchant some things, so we're gonna hang out here for a bit. Somebody broke one of my carpets, or they didn't even replace it. One more round of killing off the Enderman here, and we should be all good to at least get one enchant on each piece of gear. So we got starting material. Good amount of starting material. Let's get all the XP balls. That is all. Moving on. Oh, I thought he teleported out here after me. Now we're really leaving. I'm ready to get out of here. Back home in the village now. Let's see if we can't run over and get some lapis. And don't enter pearl. Don't enter pearl. Let's not do that again. Okay, maybe once more. Now we don't do that again. Sweeping edge 3 on the sword. Oh. Pickaxe efficiency 4. We'll take that. Fire protection 4. That might be useful. Prot 4, definitely useful. Fortune on the shovel. That's better than nothing. We've at least got all of our tools ready to go, and we've got Prot 4 and Fire Prot 4. Next, let's run over to spawn. One to check up on the iron shop. The door's open. Did we get any customers? 3 diamonds. Just 3 and all of this iron in here. Wait, did we bought? No, somebody took some more flowers. Oh boy. Now down here, what books are for sale? Looting 3, we'll take that for the sword. And that's it. Everybody's bought. Right, I should probably pay for that though. I should probably pay for that. Well, as mentioned, I want to build a tavern today. And I thought having some really colorful blocks could be something that attracts in customers into the tavern to come and have a meal and have a beverage. So maybe the hot shop has some colorful wood we can use for the roof. That is colorful. That's like a pinky. I kind of want like a red. I want a red something or another. Where this willow planks here could do it. 1 stack, 1 diamond. We're rich. We'll just buy them out. 1 stack, 4 diamonds. 2 stacks, 7 diamonds. Okay, so if we just do that, we can do those. Oh, that's willow wood. Wait, but it's the same price, and these are just harder to get. Oh, okay. We'll take the more expensive ones. I've still got plenty of diamonds left over. Almost 2 stacks here. And are there any other shops that have opened up? Don't really have a way down. When I designed this, I didn't think that through very well. There's a shop. What's that? Let's go find out. Ooh, outdoor porch seating area over here. Gonna keep that in mind for the tavern. Not very accessible for tall folk, but what do we have in here? Catnip. Ollie was here. Yarn. I hope that's not a spoiler, but there's nothing in there. Well, we got our materials, and now we can at least get home and start planning this thing out. We've got tons upon tons of building materials at this point. Like, look at all of this wood in here. We've got plenty of stones and things in here too, and the rest is all just down in the dragon storage room. I've got a general idea for this tavern, and I want it to be pretty large so that it's accessible for most people to be able to get inside. So I think for that, we're gonna take some netherrack and just start putting some guidelines down, and then we'll just fill in the blanks from there. My end goal is to connect the village down there up to the village up here, which is already connected to the dragon skull over there, to the nether portal and all that stuff, and maybe eventually to Joel's. So I think if we take from our village here, we build off the pathway coming along the lower section of the retaining wall all the way over here, we've got a big chunk of flat land, which I think can be perfect for our tavern, with a beautiful view out the back, rolling down the hillside into tiny Minecraft render distance. Giving myself about this much space for a bar on the inside, we want to create enough room for some tables, so that might stretch us out over here, and then we're about this wide on the front. That's pretty boxy. And then we have a back wall coming in through here. We're gonna do a 9 by 11 box or so for the center here. But if we make this scaled around the regular Minecraft player, we're limiting a lot of our customers, which we can kind of help with that over here. If we bring off another little extra section, this could be our main doorway right in here. And then maybe we have, as the terrain's a bit lower down here, we can also build a section off on this side where it can be for our taller guests. There are no giants on the server, so I think as long as the door is 3 blocks tall, we should be a-okay, which can be about right there. So maybe with that, we actually put the bar over here, opening some more seating in this section, and then also the bar can a little bit like wrap around this corner so they can still order. A very important portion of the bar in this whole tavern is supplying food. So right behind the bar, what if we extend this out even further and we turn this back section here that'll be about 5 blocks wide into a kitchen, limiting a little bit of the seating space, but it gives ourselves a lot of fun ways to decorate the interior. And we have a little path from the bar back into the kitchen, and then maybe there's a door from the kitchen that can just plop you out right over here into the main area. Out on the front, we can follow suit with creating some outdoor seating for ourselves right in here, and we'll give a little cloth covered awning for it. This wall over here is probably just gonna be slabs stepping up from the edge to here where we have the main building. Maybe it'll wrap around a touch. Main building's gonna go up like here, and then maybe one more, add in a small balcony of sorts for some guests who might be staying in the inn, which then we can extend up even further. I really wish I could fly. And there we have it. The plan is now complete. It's really big. It turned out a lot bigger than I wanted, but I really want to get that 3 stories in there. And if we have some taller guests, we have to be able to have some rooms for them too. So we'll be able to put them all the way up in the penthouse. And no, Hoot, are you?
Hoot, hi, it's me.
Hi, buddy. You look at you, you little tiny guy. Oh, you're kind of adorable.
I'm not a
little
god
pet.
anymore, I'm an owl.
Little pet.
Pet me.
Little pet. Oh.
Oh God, no, I'm very weak. Oh look, one of my family members. Hi.
Oh, is that your long lost cousin?
Oh, it's the greatest. Oh, how you doing? Oh, nice to see you.
Nice. Well, I'm working on a tavern for all of the fantastical creatures of the server to come and hang out. So once it's built, come back on over.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, look, check this out. Oh, pick a number between 1 and 4 right now.
3.
3. Oh, here you go. You're a part of Ravenclaw. Enjoy.
What's that?
I have no idea. It's just one of the Harry Potter houses, but either way, I have an owl post office I just opened. So if you need any deliveries, packages, or anything, I will deliver them for you at a very
Are there any restrictions on what can and can't be delivered? Like,
No,
can
everything.
TNT
Anything.
be delivered?
Yeah. TNT. I can do TNT
Like
bombs,
ignited
so if you need-
TNT be delivered?
Yeah.
Ah, good to know. Cool. Okay. Hooty hoo. Back to the tavern. Here we go. We've got this whole thing ready to go. I need to get some actual blocks to build it out of it. I'm thinking some stripped spruce, some spruce supports, maybe some calcite in here. We got the red roof coming in ready to go. Oh, it's gonna be good. Let's get this front sorted out here, my friends, in good old-fashioned time-lapse mode. The front of the house is now in, and it's been about 5 days since I recorded that time lapse because, well, I went on a little mini vacation. It was my fiance's birthday, and we went down to Disneyland. And if you can't tell by my voice, I got a sinus infection on the way home. Yay! A little slow right now when it comes to recording and getting everything going on the build, but one thing I wanted to try now that I've had a few days from looking at it, which I think can be really good while we're building, is coming through here and changing up this roof so that we're using a little bit of a brighter, more pinkish red wood. Reason being is I want to just get a little bit more variety in the colors we have on the roof, and I like it. I think that actually works out really well. We've got a ton of space on the inside that I'll use to decorate later, but for now I need to extend that down and still, well, build the entire second half of the house. First and foremost, I would love to add a giant chimney into this build, and I think the perfect spot is going to be right over here. We've got a huge flat face on this, and so if we break it up and also have this being a part of the kitchen, I think that can work out really well, but maybe that's not going to work too much in here. Okay, new plan, 2 chimneys. One right here, which is going to be something like this. Yes, I like that a lot. Perfect. Now, if we grab one more campfire, sleep the scaries away, or deal with the scaries ourselves. Oh, no, this really sucks not having my bow. Oh, he's not dead. No, he is. Right, so we've got the big chimney in there. That's going to be like a hearth to heat the actual area of the bar where everybody would be eating and everything like that. Now we need a cooking fire, which I'm thinking we bring right back out over here. And I want the walls of this to come up about 2-3 blocks taller than that guy, and then we're gonna have a roof. So this is actually gonna be fairly tall. Something up to here, maybe? Please don't die by campfire. Please don't die when trying to build a campfire chimney thing. We have survived, and that is now complete as well. I probably should have eaten before falling down. With those in place, we've just got a lot more life and movement inside of the build, which is absolutely fantastic. Now I'm gonna get this back wall in. It's basically a carbon copy of this guy on the far side, and we can go forward from there. The frame on the back is now coming together and things are starting to look really cool in here. I'm getting a lot of the spruce bits added in, especially all of the supports that we've been using throughout this. But unfortunately, I have run out of calcite, so I've got to run out and gather up a bunch more of that stuff so we can actually finish the build. Pretty much a carbon copy of the front here on the back, except adding in a little bit more diorite, which I think I might add in some more, because this side isn't meant to be too flashy and colorful like the front is. This is where everybody would be coming to the tavern from this side, so maybe the back side's a little bit more on the grungy, dirty side. But amethyst hammer in hand, and we can run here into the forest, where there is thankfully a decent amount of calcite around here. We're almost done with the walls, so I don't realistically need that much. There we go, that should do it. The roof is coming in here together now, and we've got a majority of it done on this upper section of the building. But wow, those logs that I bought from Joel, I guess we still have all this willow wood left over here, but whoo, it's expensive. This roof's a lot bigger than I thought it was. But installing these extra supporting systems on top, I can't remember if I've shown you them or not, where we have the spruce palisades, some stripped spruce log, just to kind of bring some more color in here. I'm really playing with the idea as well of taking this trim that we have with all of the willow planks and turning that into either spruce or dark oak. I think could get a really cool contrast. I might try that on a section. I'm just not committed either way yet. But for now, it's time to just get all of these walls in place. Oh, buddy, the tavern it's not open yet. Do you mind coming back a little later? I already know that falling off this thing's gonna hurt, but with that guy down there, oh, it's so much worse. Oh, I did fall. Oh, no. Okay, yep, nope, we're getting torches right now. But first a potato. Right, where is he? He's right there. Nope. Okay, now it should at least be kind of safe down here. Those vines are absurd. I need to clean those up somehow. Oh, I wish you could just right click them with shears like we can with glowberries. Moving around to the back of the house now, I want him to start throwing in a bunch of dirt here so we can install a retaining wall to help the build feel like it's more stuck into the environment. And also so it's not floating or on some weird slope. Something like this should work out really well. And I've decided I also want to turn this into a back garden of sorts. So we've got an extra door installed here so the kitchen could just get out to the garden, grab some herbs, and come back in for cooking. The retaining wall itself, I want to use some tough blocks just stretching around the entire area, so it also introduces another gray tone in here that's a little bit more subtle than everything else. Now on top of the tough blocks, I figured we could just install some stone brick slabs over here to give it a bit of a lip, and we can also have a footpath around the side of the kitchen. Windows are still needed around the back of the house and things like that for the second floor, but it's looking really good so far. And well, also, you know, this building, so I should probably make that now. Moving indoors for a touch here before we spend any further time decorating the outside, I wanted to get a floor in place, which I think we can get ourselves a cool vibe in here using the cobbled deep slate to make it a little bit darker and contrast pretty well against the walls and everything else that we have. Now back in the bar area, however, we can turn this into some polished deep slate. Without having any walls, we can kind of make it feel like it's a whole different section of the building. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we do that in the entrance over here as well. Introducing some more wood accents in here, we can bring in some support beams to help it look like this very large house. Probably needs something in the middle helping to hold itself up. As well as some cross beams like that. We'll see. We'll leave them in there for now, but I'm not set. On the other end of the building, we do need to lower the floor to welcome in some of the taller guests. For the kitchen area, I'm going to introduce a lot of this stuff over here, and we're going to have a small walkway downwards, so a small staircase so they can actually get into the functional section where all of the guests will be. But I think having this raised up will help it feel a lot more unique, and maybe we can open it up too so you can kind of have that open concept kitchen feel where the guests can peep in and see a little bit about what's going on in there. Since the walls are very heavily stone on the outside, I thought for the kitchen, at least on the side that's not connecting to where the fireplace is going to be, we could bring in just some more wooden stuff, and it cleans things up a little bit with also making it more interesting. Not the most interesting shape, but I think it'll do for now. At least until we start decorating and getting like the inside of the roof in place. Speaking of which, I think we can just use some oak for that, so it's a little bit brighter and makes it feel larger in here. For this, I think we start something right over here. Bring it up maybe by 2 blocks or something like this instead. After we have the oak slabs in here, we can go ahead and just throw in some of our supports and remove the hanging bit. And in this room, we can do the exact same thing, except a slightly different pattern. This is something that I wish we could do more easily with trapdoors that are not spruce. Look how good that is. I love it. With everything in place for now, I started hanging up a few lanterns as well and mixing up the ceiling just a touch. And I just crafted a crafting table a block away from a crafting table. Nice job, V. Now from here, however, we need to figure out where some of the furniture is going to be going on the inside. So we're going to have the bar occupying this entire area, like we already decided, which is going to be stretching around to this section so that the taller folks can also order some drinks here or order some food. Then inside of here, we can have like a cool little lounge table seating back in there. And then maybe over on this side, we can have some bar stools kind of going around, and another little corner table in there, and then maybe like a floating table or something right over in here. We're gonna have a lot of space and just trying to cram as many tables as we can in here. Then back in here, we can do another larger one so that people can just slide in, and we'll leave this open for the main entrance so they can come in through here. Now, down in this section here, we can do one of those larger L-shaped tables in here, or benches with the table right there. And then we can maybe have some more quiet seating here in the back. We'll leave this section open so people can get up to the bar. And then we could do like maybe another table or two right in here. We'll figure it out as we go. Now, out front, this is where it's going to be really fun. We want to make sure it's inviting for people to come to the tavern, even just by walking by. So we need to have a good amount of seating out here in the middle. So I'm thinking chair, and a table, chair, table. And then we're probably going to do that same thing right back in here so that people can be sitting outside enjoying the lovely weather that we have out here. And I really need to clean up those vines. And think about it, I want to install a few shutters along the edge with just our little oak trapdoor action, as well as a lot of these back windows reaching around the kitchen because it's just looking a little boring. I took the portal over to Jem's place real quick in search of some dark oak wood and unfortunately haven't found any, but I do have some coordinates written down from a very, very long time ago that hopefully means this way, straight this way. What happened here? The birds are still present. Oh, good. I don't know what happened to that. We're just gonna keep rowing away. But I thought dark oak wood would be the best option that we have for the furniture so it contrasts really well against the structure that we've already built for the tavern. And this is not dark oak wood at all, but that is. Oh, good. Mine, and mine. Huh. Does this thing actually work? We'll find out. Our outdoor seating area is really coming together here, and I absolutely love it. The little light blue carpets on top to be a tablecloth. We got our dark oak tables and chairs inside of here, and I feel like it just helps the area pop a ton more. We'll get those cleaned up soon. I'm working on the inside here as well, so we've got a little bit of the bar section built out over here. I need to come back through and detail it. I want to get a bunch of flower pots, maybe some plants up there and some other storage goodies, and we got to really get this place sorted down here too. But overall, I really like it. The only problem is, well, these things, they're bugged. So it looks like I'm in the chair right now, but I can't do anything. Everything's broken. I have to exit the game, come back in, and now I'm in the chair. And then now I have to break my way out. So use chairs at own risk. One slight problem we're having inside of here is that I love this space a lot. And that's leading to the big problem, which is that we have a second floor and I never made a staircase to get up to said second floor. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of re-engineering along the back. Where I want to throw our outdoor garden area, this is also gonna have to work as a way for people to get up to that second floor. So I think, unfortunately, we need to pop a door in right here. The goal here is going to be to connect ourselves up right about like this, so we can just use the main door that we made to the balcony already as a way for the staircase to get up here. I think it's great. If we add stairs stepping down like this, that works. I think we can make that work. All right, we're getting somewhere. Then we just line the outside with some trapdoors to create a little bit of a boundary so we can't fall off the sides. And I just fell off the back, but that'll do. There we go. We now have access to the second floor. Now for some final touches, we can come up here and just add in a few chains with some hanging lanterns. We also now have a garden here in the back with some wheat seeds and some potatoes, as well as a few sweet berries thrown in. But using all of the spruce supports and trapdoors, unfortunately, we lost a lot of block space. I've decorated the interior a little bit more, and I think we're at the point where we are ready for some customers. Once we earn a little bit more financing here off of the tavern itself for this, then we'll be able to build up the second floor. It might be a little bring your own beverage right now, but you know, I'm here, I'm ready. I'm waiting for customers. Waiting forever and ever and ever and ever. Maybe one day we'll have some customers in the tavern. Oh, maybe not you though. Maybe some other. He's in the chair. Look at him. Oh, beautiful. Hi, buddy. I'll be right with you. Okay, just stay out there. I really need to get a bow again. Come here. Over this way. Yeah, you've been a great customer. Let's just lead you out over here. This is what we do to people who don't leave tips. Always leave a tip. 20% at least. If they're good people, leave more. With one final small addition right over here, we can throw the lattice down there, an item frame on both sides, and drop in some water bottles. Right like that. Now, not many people come over and visit fWhipville. So, what do we need? An aggressive marketing campaign. Step 1, signs. Lots of signs. First stop, Heaven's Reach. You look like you need a social life. Come on over to fWhip's Tavern and meet friends. I swear, that wasn't me. I found it like that. Tired of explosions? fWhip's Tavern is only for the friendliest of people. Come on over. That's an interesting sight to see inside of the house. Just Gem's head. This server's weird, man. I feel like I'm so out of touch. I need to do a tour soon. Seaside views are great and all, but what about views of friends? Come awkwardly people watch at fWhip's Tavern. Sorry, I tried to kill you. I'm better now. Want a drink? Come to fWhip's Tavern. No fisherman present. She'll get it. She'll definitely get it. Yep. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work fine. For the birthday boy himself. And now if I can try and figure out where everybody else lives. Gotta invite Scott too. A long day of wandering around the server. It is way into the night now, but hopefully that means we'll get some customers here at the tavern. I think they'll be able to figure out their own way over here. fWhipville's never moved. It's always been here. Now all I gotta do is sit here and wait. Many customers, and I should probably get some beverages. What should I sell? Let me know down in the comments below. But with that, my friends, there's one thing for you to do. Leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're brand new. But with that, my friends, I'll catch you out. This is the worst outro. It's not even an intro. It's an outro. I'll catch you all on the flip side. I'm out of here.